But I'm 36, never been married, I don't have any children, basically broke the Latina stereotype, right? Yeah, everybody knows that Latinas are most fertile between the ages of 11 and 17. I feel like I can say shit like that because my cousin actually just had her quinceañera at her baby shower. You know what I'm saying? That's how the fuck we do it now. You know what I'm saying? Shit is expensive. 2 for 1, BOGO. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't have children easily. I can't have children easily. I have polycystic ovaries. That means I have cysts covering my ovaries. I'm gonna need extra treatment medication to get pregnant whenever I decide to. But the easiest way I explain it to the fellas, because y'all could be a little dum-dum, you know what I'm saying? But the easiest way I explain it is you could shoot up the club. Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, Raleigh. You could shoot up the club and I got a whole bunch of bouncers that are just protecting my ovaries and shit, you know? Like I even walk around with a fucking guest list, pull that shit out like, sorry sir, you can't come in, you're wearing Timbs. Like, yo, sorry sir, you can't come in, your beard doesn't connect. Chill. Like, sorry sir, you can't come in, your text messages are coming in green. Alright, Watson Ward, now y'all motherfuckers gonna rock with me because y'all got Androids. Okay. How you here and you affording this, you know? But I got scared. I thought I was gonna get pregnant because I was dating a Puerto Rican dude for 2 years. I thought I was gonna get pregnant. I don't know if you know this, but Puerto Rican sperm could break into anything, you know? And take the fucking stereo, you know? But I'll tell you briefly, we broke up, right? I'll tell you briefly what happened. He left his phone on my nightstand, right? And I just looked at it and I was like, fine, I'll go through it. Thank you, you know? So I went through it and I found exactly what I knew what I was gonna find. He was stalking all his ex-girlfriends on Instagram. Right, I was like, what a piece of shit. Like, I would never do anything like that to anybody. Maybe because all my exes got me blocked and shit. You know? It's like, I gotta be loyal on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, everything was weird towards the end, like when we were like, you know, towards the end, right? He told me he was struggling with depression. I was like, I'm struggling with depression. I don't know about y'all, have you ever had depression sex? You have? Okay, right? Or I know there's some white folks here, so I'm sure you have. And but if you've never had depression sex, yo, that shit is so sad. It's like, who needs lube when you got tears? But everything changed, you know, we even got some bad news towards the end. You know, I was diagnosed with throat cancer, right? But they found it pretty fast, so they were able to remove the tumor. So I'm like 2 years cancer-free, right? Thank you. But when I told him that I had throat cancer, he immediately started treating me better. And I was like, yo, I hope this cancer stays. Relax, the cancer's gone and so is that motherfucker. But when I told him, you know, even the sex changed, like he was choking me in one spot. And I was like, yo, you can move around, that shit hurts. He was like, nah, I don't want the cancer to spread. I was like, what an idiot. Well, this is what the fuck I'm dealing with, you know? And then he had a request. He was like, yo, you should stop giving me head, right? And I was like, why? He was like, you know, because I don't want my dick to hit the back of your throat and shit. And I was like, bro. That shit has never happened before. Don't flatter yourself, son. Come on, son. Get off. And then I met my surgeon, right? He's the flyest doctor I've ever met in my life. Okay, if you want to look him up, ladies, NYU Langone, Dr. Gibby, right? He's hot as hell. His wife would like, stop texting me. But when he walked into the room to introduce himself, he was like, hi, Shari, my name is Dr. Gibby. I'm your surgeon. I'm a specialist in head and neck. I was like, yo, Dr. Gibby, we got a lot in common. What's up? But then I decided, after everything was done, I did some healing, whatever. I got a therapist, wanted to see what the problem was. It wasn't me, and it wasn't, truthfully. But I was like, yo, let me try these dating apps and shit, right? So I got on Tinder, I got on Bumble, and I got on Uber, right? You never tried Uber, you should try those shit too, yo. They be texting me back to like, this is not Uber anymore, stop. But you must be mad. I figured they take direction, well, they're always there on time, so I like that shit, But then I got on Hinge, right? I got on Hinge, you've heard of Hinge, right? That's probably the worst dating app I've ever been on, okay? I hate it. I hate it because they keep asking for a whole bunch of like information. They'll ask questions you gotta answer in essay form. And I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to fuck. But the only thing I liked was the voice prompts. I thought that shit was creative, right? So the voice prompts, you get to hear someone's personality in advance, right? So I chose 2 of them. The first one I chose was, tell me a travel story. So I was like, all right, cool. This is what I said in the voice prompt. I said, when I was 5 years old, my family and I drove from the Bronx all the way to Guatemala. You could do that, not anymore, because you'll get shot, right? And that's just leaving the Bronx. But as soon as I got we got to the border of Mexico and Guatemala, we were carjacked, held hostage for 4 days. True story. True story. And then I was quiet, just like this. And then I hit them with the, hit me up for the rest of the story. Killing it, you know what I'm saying? All these dudes were hitting me up, they were like, yo, what happened, Ma? What happened? I was like, yo, take me to dinner, what's up?